So back here this morning, it appears that it has rained a little bit, but shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to work on cutting this topsoil out right here this morning. Along this edge, it should be some nice clean topsoil since it was against the field. Haul it up there to the house lot, and then we're gonna start moving dirt down there for the pond dam. First load found the spring. Maybe that wasn't a good idea to cut that out yesterday. Be getting interested. Very wet there. Well, we won't be backing in there again. I didn't think that would go to crap like that, but it did. So maybe I shouldn't. I'm gonna cut some of this topsoil out. I think this ridge will be okay, but I can see that I don't need to cut any more out in that corner if we're going to be able to make it around there. Mr. Scott's here to bring me some fuel and filling up the fuel trailer for the first time with the fuel truck. He's getting that topped off for me, and we got 2 more loads of topsoil to haul out right here, and we're gonna go here and start moving some more dirt. All right, so I'm digging a hole over here now. We got the topsoil dug out this morning that we needed to, and I'm gonna dig a hole right here in the bottom of the pond to get rid of that little bit of stuff that's left from the burn pile. Cover it up where it's way down in the bottom here, out of sight, out of mind. And won't have to deal with that again, and kind of get this shaped up. So it's actually some really good clay. Hauling it over there, and we were building the back slope of the pond dam, where I kind of use all the iffy dirt, because it doesn't really matter, it's just kind of the slope, and save all our good clay for the core trench in the center of the dam. So get this dug. I'm gonna rake some of that over here into the pile, or the pile into the hole here, and then might have to dig another load or 2, finish getting the rest of that covered up. Find out here after this truck here is loaded and heading out. And then once I get this stuff situated, I'm gonna go over there and do the same thing for the other pile. Dig a hole and get the dirt out for that, put that in there, kind of get that covered up, just to kind of start cleaning everything up a little bit. The head section's pretty much done, other than grading. So the way this pond's going to work is it's got a pretty good stream of water flowing out of it. So when I get committed to building the pond dam, like, everything down here has to be done, because it's going to start filling up, as it's not going to have a way to drain out. Because this pond, just being spring fed and a little bit of runoff right here, is just getting my normal 12-inch overflow. So it's not going to have the big concrete riser structure, just because it's just not required for the amount of runoff that's going to be going into here. From a cost standpoint too, it's a whole lot cheaper than to doing a great big concrete structure 20 feet tall. I like this clay though. That is some gnarly stuff, which means it is great for a pond. nothing will leak through that. It just stays a little mushy. Alright, let's put these last few stumps down here. Somebody's found me. Dust. Haven't seen that in a while. I think everything just looks better when there's not giant piles of mess. Good old dust. Yep, I think one more little hole right there, and that should be enough to make all this stuff go bye-bye. So I'll put that down, and then I'll cap it with about a foot of clay or topsoil. That'll keep any of that stuff from floating back up. That'll now be gone. 8 feet under water. Alright, truck's almost back. Let me get him loaded with another load, and this will be a wrap. All right, so I'm gonna take this lift of dirt, spread it out, and get it where we can back the truck down here and run another lift out. Just kind of keep working our way up the hill, getting this a little more level. So starting a new cut right here along this edge. Made one here this morning, well, this afternoon, before lunch. It's this afternoon now. Running another row out right there. We'll end up in the wheat field. The pond dam actually goes all the way to about right in there somewhere, so all that's got to get dug up, but I'm hoping they'll hurry up and come cut the wheat. So we're going to kind of keep our impact to a minimum, but if it's got to go, it's got to go. Can't hold up progress. So we're building the two halves of the back side of the dam here. Clay will go in front of that. We'll run a row of topsoil all the way down, and this dirt right here, that'll build the slope. We'll get that to about the grade it needs to be. That needs to go up probably about another 2 feet on that end over there, and I'll go in there and dig the core trench, and all this clay will be cut out and put right there. So I tried to dig a hole over there to start burying some of that stuff, and it just turned to absolute mud. We hauled a load to the pond dam. As you saw me attempting to spread it out, that row, it just went to crap. So we aborted on that, and now we're on this side right here, stripping the topsoil off of this ridge inside the pond. This is where the clay is going to come for this side of the pond dam, all the way up to the grapple and then out into that field. So today's plan is to keep stripping all of this and get the clay exposed, and just get the pond closer and closer to start on moving clay for the actual structural part of the pond dam. About 3 or 4 inches, and kind of a little bit of layer of sand, so I'm just kind of cutting all that in once and mixing it together. That way when it comes time to digging clay, all I have to do is just sink the bucket in the ground and go. second cut. A little easier to load now. The ground is lower and also more stable. I don't know what it is right there. It's soft right there. It'll drive there empty, but not loaded. But it is in the kind of center of that old meta strip where everything drains to, so that would make sense for it to stay a little wetter. Robert's on the dozer knocking down those last few piles. We'll get back to hauling, but I'm gonna go dump this one and show you the progress so far. Go check it out. Oh, it's heavy. A little squishy there too. So he's knocking that lift down. I'm gonna pull in right here and start filling that in. The pond really goes all the way up to the top of that hill, so I'm just gonna kind of keep leveling that out a little bit. We'll keep pushing dirt down in there. A little bumpy. Somewhere right in there-ish. So all this has got to get dug up, so I'm not too worried about driving through it. I'll go down here, make a circle, and get another load. the height of the dam is starting to show now. That's still got to come up probably 6 feet right there. All that'll be stockpiled. I'll come in here and cut the core trench right through here, lay that over here. We'll put all our clay through here, and then use all this to, well, pretty much make our back slope. All right, let's load some more. I've got all the areas stripped for the clay that we need. I'm up here kind of pulling this berm we built up a little bit, stacking it up a little tighter. So when I run the clay through here, the dam's not wider than it needs to be, because it's going to be really wide. Just kind of stacking this in here. This will, once the dam is complete, this will get pulled back, blended in right there, so that slope will become softer once the clay is put in. That just kind of gives you, kind of pack it in there better. If you run it up straight like this and then pull it back, as you can tell right here, what I'm digging has been run over and it packs it down really good. This will just be stockpiled, and so we need to finish the back edge off. Dug a hole over there, and to bury that last burn pile, I'm just pushing that in there to get rid of that mess. As we go up the hill, the pond dam doesn't have to be quite as wide because it's not as tall. So that's why I'm kind of going and pulling this slope up, kind of shrink it some. Well, we managed to accomplish right much, I think, today. We got all this cut out, and I left this right here just because it got very soft when I did cut it out. So just trying not to cut off my access around here, because that clay right there has got to be cut out to be used on the pond dam and get some depth right there. I just set the laser up, and I'm gonna go down here and just kind of see what type of depth I'm working with. Let's just see right here how deep this is. I'm shooting to get everything at minimum 5 feet deep. So let's see what we got right here. It is about 4.5, so that's pretty close to what I'd need to cut it out to be. And we cut all this out here today. Got all this stripped down to the clay. You can kind of see where it starts coming up. This valley right here, there's just nothing but just wet sand. So I can't really use any of that for anything. Even for fill, I tried to dig a hole. Where did I try to dig a hole? Somewhere over there to bury that pile, and it was just complete mud. But as you can tell, there's a nice vein of red clay right here. Pond actually comes way up here into the hayfield. Let's just see how deep it is right here. So it's already 3 feet deep right here, which is going to put it right there on the other side of that grapple. I'm just trying to see. As you can tell, we got a lot of dirt piled up here now. See about, I think probably about the top where that tree right there with the fork in it, that's probably about grade for the top of the pond dam. So we'll see here shortly when I walk over here. Absolutely beautiful red clay right here. I love this. So worst case, we may have to dig down 10 or 15 feet here to get whatever we need, and then take that and fill the hole back in with it. Since I can't use that mess over there for anything. Let's see what we have up here. Lost a little more wheat today. Hopefully wish they'd hurry up and cut it. I hate bulldozering it over, but here's what it is. Let's see how far. Oh, so I still got 3 feet of water here, which is going to put top of dam about another 60 feet into this field. Let's see what we got here. So pond's going to come to right here. Dam's going to go up another 2 feet, which is going to put it up there. So there's still a world of dirt I can cut out from right here. So I might actually not cut that so much right there. We'll see. Maybe 5 or 6 feet off all that. Let's see what we got. That is 6'7", 5'7". Still needs to come up about 10 inches higher than this stick. Let's see where top of dam needs to be. Oh boy, I'm not even high enough. Top of dam needs to go to right here. So 2 feet on top of this pile of dirt. Let's see if this is even. Oh, it might be close right here. Maybe this hump right here. So top of dam is about this grade right here. That is top of pond dam. Yes, sirree, Bob. That's going to be it's going to be quite the hole right here. Oh boy, that's a lot of dirt. That is a lot of dirt. I don't know if you can see those 2 flags that I put right there on top of the dam, but the 2 little highest points is pretty much finished grade right there. So right there at the ends, you got to come up about 6 more feet all the way across that ridge right there. So that's probably not even 25% of the dirt that's going to have to be moved for that pond dam. But the good thing is there's a whole entire hillside right here. A lot of clay to get out, and then a lot right there too. That might end up being a big hole over there. But got to have it. Oh, and the fire is already still burning. We dug a hole over there to bury some stuff, and I raked through some of those ashes, and it's already smoking again. But doesn't look like I'm gonna have a problem finding a deep spot to bury all that mess right there at. So all this is about 6-7 feet deep. So once I get that cleaned up, that's pretty much good to go.